Who do you think is still? Get it up. Kevin, can you raise your left arm for a second? Raise it up. Ha. 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 That's a great idea.
I want to know who motherfucking representing it here tonight. Hold on.
I keep letting you back in. How can I explain myself? You said you cared for me,
Louisiana shit. Murder on the beat. Something for y'all to cut up to, you know? Yeah. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. I know shorty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let that thing loose, girl, in so long. You been inside, know you like to lay low. I've been peeping what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First, last phone bill, car, no cable. With your phone out, gotta hit them angles. With your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life, yeah. That's a real one in your reflection. Without a follow, without a mention. You really piping up on these niggas. You gotta be nice for what to these niggas? I understand. You got 100 bands, you got a baby bands, you got some bad friends. High school pics, you was even bad then. You ain't stressing off no lover in the past tense. You already had them. Work at 8 a.m., finish round 5. Post talk down, you don't see them outside. Yeah, they don't really be the same offline. You know dog days, you know hard times. Doing overtime for the last month. Saturday, call the girls, get them gassed up. Gotta hit the club, gotta make the ass jump. Gotta hit the club like you hit the motherfucking angles. With your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life.
These hoes, your boy, I made.
Watch the breakdown.
Hit them angles. It's a short life.
You said you died for me, give to me. Why won't you live for me?
Following contest is presented by Arcadia. This is a Maine Dream Match scheduled for one fall.
Ace Romero, he put his revolver on the table for the Bissell Brothers Bash as a part of Limitless Wrestling's collab with the Bissell Brothers Brewing. He wants to prove he's one of the best that Maine has ever produced. And to do that, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And he's called out Dirty Dango here tonight at Brick South.
Absolutely. But that's the thing. You gotta beat him. We talked about the numbers game. If Dango is here, I have to believe that Ryan Black is as well. The former Chaotic Wrestling champion from so many moons ago. Probably 25 almost years ago. Palmer Cannon. You know, Ace Romero has a couple of friends in Maine too.
And I mean, who knows what lies in the Rolodex of Brian Black? He could be calling Heartland Wrestling Association alumni. Could be calling Ohio Valley Wrestling alumni. Deep South Wrestling alumni. The book runs deep.
Yes, at any minute, Tank told him to come out here. We don't know. We don't know.
Anyway, but Ace Romero, he's looking to smite all of those foes and prove that he is one of the best ever produced by the Pine Tree State. That he is the vacation in vacation land.
I will tell you this right now. It is not a vacation to have to compete against Ace Romero. You can see it. He's in his fighting gear. He ain't in the wrestling gear tonight. There's a difference. If you watched our show last month, you know what his wrestling gear looks like. This is his scuffling gear.
And he's got the warm-up and then some. Lest we forget, the street fight with Aiden Agro. The tag team street fight in Herman with Alexander Lee as his partner against Agro and Haru. Agro and Haru, they're in the rear view mirror. Now's time for the brass tacks. Now's the time to put Dirty Dango either behind him or it's going to be the monkey on his back. But something's got to give, Troy.
So, you all know that it is big boy, you know what season. All the time.
The season gets pretty dirty, especially if Dango has something to do with it.
Let's take a look, if you will. Ace Romero waiting in the wings. Yep. Well, what did I tell you? Former Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Ryan Black. You may remember him as UPN Network Executive Palmer Gannon. He is about 6'8". I don't know if you ever seen him. He's very tall. He's very tall. Very menacing. Although, the last time we saw Brian Black, I do believe he was on the receiving end of a beatdown from another native son of Maine, Scott Taylor. You know him as Scotty Too Hottie.
Brian Black now with the mic.
That doesn't sound like Brian Black.
I hate to be a bad news. I really. Dango. Commitments.
That a boy, Rich.
Randy, get a mic that works.
Oh, that is rude.
Black, I deserve better.
Leave Randy alone.
Goodness.
As I was saying, Dirty Dango is out of town, fulfilling commitments with WWE. And besides, he's not trying to be the Portland Hearts of Pine, beating up on amateurs.
Talking about the soccer people here.
So why don't
Local
you go
soccer
get
unit.
changed out of your jammies, go sit at the merch table during intermission, and hope that you can sell a few 8x10s to buy enough gas money to take your tired ass back to Saco.
It's a Saco River.
Yeah, Mr. Saco not taking kindly.
These things tend to not go well for Brian Black, and yet he sometimes always does. It keeps happening. It's the insertion of the foot into the mouth. And Ace Romero has something to say.
I am in the best shape of my life.
That is true. No doubter. Healthy Ace Romero is the most dangerous Ace Romero.
And I came here tonight for a fight. So if that little bitch Dango isn't here, why don't we do Ace Romero versus Brian Black?
Oh, Brian Black called out.
As much as I would want to smash you, AC baby.
Grazing.
Here in an official capacity, I don't have my fight here. So, no, absolutely not.
Convenient. Clown. Ugh. Ace Romero.
He has a tendency to get what he wants from the big man.
If Ace Romero, never mind.
Brian, versus me in a Portland street fight.
Oh, baby. Well, I like that.
Oh, is that all it took? Is that all it took?
Ryan Black.
I gotta be honest. I find it surprising. It's
never been a tuxedo
I don't
match
need to finish that thought. There's Dango. I knew it. I thought I saw him hovering in the building somewhere.
Oh, hovering is the word. And now hovering along with Ryan Black.
And I don't want to take away anything from Dango, but anytime we see him in a Limitless wrestling ring, that man loves to take shortcuts, Johnny Torres.
As I was saying before about revoking all the managers, well, anyways.
Ryan Black, ladies and gentlemen. Revolving door of people that are going to make their presence felt within the contest tonight.
I, for one, was expecting Doug Basham. Dirty Dango is here.
Wait a minute. What's going on? Oh!
Cleans out Ace Romero with the dive over the top.
Late cue on the music here. Big chop from Dango.
Now Ace Romero trying to create some distance on the outside here at Brick South at Thompson's Point.
It's here. We're here in Portland, Maine, South Portland. Dango again. Whoa! Gets caught from Ace Romero. It would appear as if this is now, like I said, the Portland street fight here at Brick South at Limitless Wrestling.
And I gotta hope that Dirty Dango has made his proper adjustments because Ace Romero does not need as much time to recover as he did before. And we're seeing firsthand, uncorking the big strikes.
Big chop across the chest of Dango. Brian Black keeping his distance, minding his P's, minding his Q's.
Yes, indeed, minding his UPNs. But Dango in a bad way. Brian Black trying to run interference for his protege.
That's the origin of the boogeyman, you know. He was going to get a show on UPN, but it turns out he was really jacked, so Palmer Cannon signed him.
Yes, indeed.
That's exactly how it happened. 20 years ago.
But now, old Marty notwithstanding, Ace Romero.
He's 40. That means Marty Wright is like 60 now.
50. And now, Ace Romero rallying back. Skull into the ring apron. Ace Romero, I gotta wonder what he's been workshopping, what his bag of tricks looks like now.
Well, what you have to remember is, again, he isn't the best shape that we've seen him since probably those early first-year Limitless Wrestling shows. I think that he's only gotten more knowledge, but now he's got that agility back.
Look no further!
Oh! Trash can lid to the head.
He was never afraid of tope con hilos in the early 2010s.
I was gonna say he's got his groove back. We did not quite see it yet. But I was gonna say it's a little too early to tell, but that will certainly take the wind out of your sails. Dango with that trash can lid to the head of Ace Romero here in this Portland street fight.
Now Dango doesn't want a completely smooth exterior. He wants some cuts, some laceration.
Oh, that is just uncalled for. Oh, what? What? I thought he hit a fan. The monitor just looked a little different. Oh, my goodness. Leveling Ace Romero. He loves it.
Ace Romero trying to create some distance.
Taking his time here. Coming up down the aisleway. They're coming towards us. Stay away from us.
Yeah. Top Shelf Troy Nelson's retired, and so am I.
That Battle Royal might be calling my name. We'll see how we feel. Wait a minute, Ace Romero now. Sent to the back. Dango soaking it all in front of 1,200 here.
They're going to take this one by count out.
Count out. There ain't no count outs here.
He wanted it. He ain't getting it.
Oh!
Getting that, though.
Well, welcome back, Ace Romero.
What did we say earlier could happen to a nicer guy?
Oh, gets it caught again. We saw that lid. We were wondering what it went to. Well, there's the rest of the picture for you, friends. Brian Black getting dangerously close to the action, trying to grab Dango.
Thought they're going to punch in the mush, and he's not careful. Ace Romero, the trash can.
A little closer. We gotta get out of the dodge here.
Oh, no!
Right here in front of us. What? No!
Oh, no!
Oh no! Ugh. Oh no! Nobody getting it worse than Mr. Brian Black.
And now
in a position he often finds himself in at Limitless Wrestling somehow. You'd think he'd learned his lesson, Johnny Torres.
I gotta believe they're permanently part of the artwork, the ambiance here, smushed against that garage door. But in case they aren't, Ace Romero is gonna flatten them into the floor.
Right there, the timekeeper's table. Oh! Bells will be ringing!
Oh yeah.
Oh, Christmas Day. You know that one.
Sure. In a different song, Time Marches On.
Ace Romero, gonna be looking for some plunder. Looking for some cutlery of sorts underneath the ring here.
He has never met an international object that he did not like. International. Yes. Ace Romero. That doesn't fly on TBS, Troy.
Good thing. It's a good thing Randy purchased extra doors for tonight. Thank God.
Oh yeah!
That's our standby door in case our other door does not work properly. Perfect.
Look at that tensile strength. It's beautiful. It's almost a shame that a person has to go through it.
Now, what makes you think for 1 second, John Torres, that someone's going to go jettisoning through that door?
Call it a hunch. And now I've got another hunch as I see more hardware enter the ring here at Limitless Wrestling's Bissell Brothers Bash. All of this hardware is not coming home in one piece, Troy.
I was going to say, setting up that chair. What is going on here? Ace Romero, never with a lack of ideas.
Ever the unholy architect. The second rope and that steel chair utilized to great, albeit devastating effect, and Dango in the crosshairs.
European-style uppercut to Dango. And again, we've seen Ace Romero put to the test that package pile driver. Made all the more effective if it just so happens to happen on top of a door, Johnny Torres, as if it needed more oomph.
Ace Romero has refined that package pile driver to perfection.
Let's talk about that senton of Ace Romero, because wait a minute, now I'm getting other ideas, and I think Ace is too. Acey baby.
His former and most recent tag team partner, Alexander Lee, the senton death machine.
What is this? Getting up there with ease. Oh, wait a minute. Brian Black is back.
Cracked across the back. Ace Romero stunned.
Dango with ease.
Oh, that guillotine leg drop.
Wait a minute. This is the leg drop. Almost put away Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. Cover. Only two. Almost got him, Johnny.
Some psychosis level impact, but close. No cigar.
Last time we saw Mr. Dango do that at the Coliseum, hurt himself very badly. A big risk.
A reward, unfortunately. But now, we're back at sea level. Dango running through his toolbox. What could possibly put down AC Baby?
Check it out. What's he asking? He directed, I was about to say, he's directing traffic to one Brian Black on the outside.
Brian Black not exactly in the condition to be taking working orders, but another door in hand.
That's the standby to the standby door.
Oh yeah.
Once again, in case the original door and the door that's broken can't fulfill its duties, we have that, and they're going to go ahead and possibly break it.
And as you would say, wait a minute, Ace Romero perched. Stopped cold though.
Say Dango catches him right in the nick of time. Could be Dango. Whoop, takes the cut. Pile driver, power bomb. Brian Black. That's that clothesline. Ace Romero says no.
Now, Dango, last one in the ring.
Catch him! Through the door.
Whether spear
package.
or gore,
in a neat little package here.
Be it spear or gore.
Oh my goodness.
Dango no more. AC cover. Game over.
Here is your winner,
the Ace Wonder of the World, AC baby, Ace Romero!
Ace Romero. In Ace Romero we trust, says one fan. And I assure you, trust that Ace Romero is in fighting shape. The best shape that he has been in a long time. And take notice, Limitless Wrestling roster, that man is fixing to try to become a two-time Limitless Wrestling champion.
We referred to him at the beginning of this contest as Mr. Sacco. After this, he may be Mr. Portland, and who knows, in the future, he may be Mr. Maine. But Ace Romero back on the winner's track, and time will tell what's next in the crosshairs for AC Baby. Folks, this was only the first half of the Bissell Brothers Bash.
Is life getting rather dull these days? Ready for something new? Then find something old and out of this world at Maine Vintage Toys. We've got it all. Incredible vintage toys, spanking brand new toys, the greatest sports cards, collecting supplies, and even nostalgic candy. What more could you ask for? Your old toys have been waiting for you to come back and play like the good old days, only better. Because now you can have every toy you ever wanted. So jump in the back car and warp speed your way to Maine Vintage Toys at 650 Main Street, South Portland, Maine, and get your vintage on.
Saturday night, August 9th, for our first time ever at Limitless Wrestling. Not a jump, the Hurry! Limitless Wrestling proudly presents Vacation
Yo, this is Fly Like No Other Eli Knight, and you are watching Limitless Wrestling.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael Labby, and this is Maine's Pro Wrestling History. The steel cage match has a long and storied history in the world of professional wrestling. Many times it's the culmination of a bitter feud between two rivals, and it's also been some of the bloodiest matches we've ever seen in the sport. Now, the first known steel cage match was a chicken wire match that took place in Missouri on January 9th, 1936. The first steel cage match that happened in the state of Maine? May 6th, 1985, in Portland, when at International Championship Wrestling event, Carlos Colon defeated Dory Funk Jr. Now, Dory Jr. was the WWC Universal Championship. He had won that title from Carlos in Bangor, and I talked about it on episode 1 of this very show. However, it was a non-title matchup that night. The next steel cage match in Maine took place in 1991 at a WWE show, and they would run a half dozen steel cage matches from 91 to 2012. I happened to be in attendance at 2 of those matches. The first, November of 1998 in Portland, when The Rock defended the WWE Championship against Kane with special guest referee The Big Boss Man. That was the big blue steel cage, the big thick bars. And then in August of 2012 in Augusta, Sheamus defended the world title against Kane. Kane does not have luck in steel cage matches here in the state of Maine. Independent promotions such as Pro Wrestling Experience and IWE and Victory Championship Wrestling have all run cage matches here in the state of Maine. However, the most recent cage match to take place, July 27th, 2018 in Westbrook, at the 2018 Limitless Wrestling Vacation Land Cup. And I'm pretty sure we all know what happened in that cage match.
2 undefeated streaks.
Undefeated streak, we're in the gym.
Oh my God! Unbelievable!
Unbelievable! The structural support didn't work!
I'm Michael Labby, and this has been Maine's Pro Wrestling History.